ngashi kedzila enjaba ifitu kuchaishe tanga kete itoka ukutouka noku kakushingeno okutouka koita ndo kutouka komta Kongo mahupiro vamwene otati kucho vano ota Kongo shiki bo vano otati ne kucha shatu Kongo hupiro shasho kune ngashi komikundako ijake ikovali dule heiloko.
People moving from one country to another intracontinentally, I don't think that's a problem. Even moving out of the continent, but it must be legal.
People, language, nature, environment, trade is always cross-border and it's always welcome. Nevertheless, now in an historic perspective, we've seen it as people have never moved.
Ya memba kunomo ndakajamo mumirongo heali nongoi ndakakalane ndaka kwatwako komadiradiro bono ndikongi ilonga mumirongo 3 okay itayo yakalane yatange mumbata njapange ngondi akumbo tapia ndikwatwepo na ndokuli shashi pokati kange na vavokemba opene oloko po ikongo kaduna kanama tuombola ya tumonu uno na vetu.
After qualifying as a dentist, I opened my practice, but it didn't work. I wanted to go to the United Kingdom, but a friend who was ahead of me at the university invited me to come and see how Namibia is like.
Yeah, he came alone. I was still in South Africa working there, and I was doing very well career-wise. But it was not easy ride for me because I was alone.
In Namibia, when you're an accompanying spouse, you're not allowed to work. So until I completed my 12 years here and got my permanent residence, that's when legally she could work.
First of all, you are a career woman, you're just at home. And people that are, if they meet you, oh, what are you doing? Then no, I'm just a housewife. Oh, the housewife, okay. You're doing nothing. It was not easy for me. But I said to myself, I'm just doing this thing because of the family. Let me just come and just live whatever in South Africa and just be with my husband and support him.
Going back home was not an option because when I left home, things were not fine. The banks wanted to take their car. They wanted to take my practice. They wanted to take my house. She's now the manager at our practice, and the practice is under really good hands.
I arrived in Namibia in 2004 for the first time for an internship, and I came back 2006, so that's now 10 years ago, permanently. I don't have voting rights. Nevertheless, of course, everything politically, socially affects me too, affects my wife, affects the family of my wife, which is also my family now. There was 10 years ago an article in the Süddeutsche Zeitung about 4 successful young academics going out into the world, making a life or career outside, and one of them was me. And it was a very positive kind of connotated article. But when you come to the migration from the global south to the global north, or the industrialized countries, you give people an identity, in this case refugee or migrant or asylum seeker. They're not the same, but nevertheless, so to say, whatever they are. And it's always negatively connotated. And it is if these people have only that as an identity. Me, nobody ever, first of all, puts me in that box. And everybody sees the individual Christian, the director of an NGO, or he's a whatever, almost 40 young German person, whatever. I have various identities. I'm a political person, and with my non-profit organization Africa Veni, that is a direct contribution or element of contribution to social debate. So as a private person, I do the same in a way. 10 years ago, started with a suitcase. It's now, so to say, I've grown roots here.
Shinenda kale fimbali shonda kala ndiri ko ushu ngenge haipatuwa ko julufi shima jotete hei dila kwali umbole to munda kulila nge kwali opopo nkunda wetu kwali pa hapa Monica ngalo yapo kwali okwendala lelo uno nange wakale shikusha ame mwene ndatile peni ya nompopi wela kalili sopo ndakala rushe balombole kucha amo mpanyama haipopela kalo spanyama pamadiradilo ange madiradilo shipaline ta elimo ta konja fafana valinga ndibula kucha shandike mbako mbela utakatambulako ngati wange ndakakala ndinalela ya fomo ntima wange shimeme tutambulako amino ngati wange nunona wange otakasa keneka vanu vapu okwali vamwe pelefa navo nale noshalilela so difange ombili nohole okumono vanu vamwe ndeve fanale.
What makes us feel home in Namibia is that the opportunities that we have in this country, that we wouldn't even have them at home in South Africa. You'd have people coming to us saying, how could you be comfortable in our country, but you're killing our brothers in your country?
I come here without, stripping naked with my whole bank accounts and whatnot, and I can access Namibia. Same when I was living in West Africa. It was a really privileged position to travel, to get visas, to get access to into that country, into that economy.
Because when people see you as a foreigner, then they just club you together with those who come to illegal things, selling drugs in the country, doing all illegal things in the country.
I'm not treated here as a threat. And at the same time, I don't have to prove that I'm, so to say, able to integrate or that I add value to that economy, so that, that I'm not an economic refugee, like I explained, which is obviously very, very unbalanced and unfair.
Europe is not, they say they are not geared up to accommodate so many people. But they've been moving from Europe to come into Africa.
Kako njiwe tengeno chapumbiwa kutalela ngoni komba dae nyala ngenge na aponero pota kongo kupilo nde otonda komba dae nyala kucha napumbwa kukalapo ili napumbwa kuya hapo ya ngasha anu benyawo fananu kucha aliative hon.
You export weapons into those countries where those people are fleeing from. If I would just throw the bullet at you, it doesn't really work. We cannot ignore the fact that the weapon does play a role in a war. And as your exporting countries, we do have a responsibility too. And our only solution is to how do we make our borders safer and block people off? No.
Kapenonele uchekucha ovenana wapo original nde ashiduka ike uye potete tolandu rwapo kuva kweni shosho no mikunda shide hapo ode hapo iko nkunda kwali fuka tete kuwapa iko numoki nokonima tapea bavari tapea batatu tapea bani opuo paningo onkunda.
I can't call myself a refugee. Economically, I moved away from my country, but I'm still in Africa. This is my continent. These are artificial borders. There shouldn't be any borders in Africa.
We have to all accept that we can only solve this, what some might call crisis, together. So you cannot tell me, as a politician, go back to your host country and find a job there, whereby you ignore that maybe overfishing the fishing quota in my territories where I'm a fisherman creates that reason why I migrate.
Ngengo wa job onde toi okukuno milonga dila todo ali atikamo makangomo okotoke tianga ya ndo dako ikenata kutaka kongo kupilo dimwe nata ngatika jakongo bali ngenge ifimbolo lokalaluka dimwe atika jako bali